Welcome to Psychic Bent. My name is Carrie.
And I'm Kim. We are two sisters wanting to help other psychics learn and grow in their abilities and to help educate about spirits, angels, and everything psychic.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Psychic Bent. Boy, we've had such an interesting experience last week with the recording, so we had some interference and stuff that hopefully didn't detract from you listening to the previous episode. Hopefully that doesn't continue this week. So this week we're going to be discussing chakras. And with this one, I really learned a whole lot during my research. So many things I did not even know, but it explains a whole lot too.
When you delve into the chakras, it really makes sense when you have something going on with your body and how it's linked to a chakra. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I would just check as I was going along in the research. I'm like, wow. Anyway, to better explain that, Carrie, why don't you start us off? And then maybe our listeners will also understand the process that I went through while doing this research and checking things off.
Okay, well, let's jump right in with chakras. Now, we're just only going to discuss the 7 main chakras of the human body. There's lots of chakras, but we're just going to do the main 7. Those are the ones that you usually hear about.
I think I read there was like 112.
Yeah, we don't have time for that.
I know, exactly.
If you want to do a deep dive into chakras, there's enough material to keep you busy with that many chakras. But like I said, usually we deal with just the main 7 chakras of the human body. They start at the top, the crown of your head, which is on the very top of your head, and they go down from there. But we're going to kind of do a little information on what chakras, what the word means, where it came from, different things like that. And we're going to dive into what the chakras do. So the word chakra, which is Chakra, comes from ancient Indian Sanskrit word meaning spinning wheel, vortex, or circle. Now, chakras are the internal energy sources that assist in keeping the connection between our mind, body, and spirit functioning properly. If any of our chakras are out of alignment and not in complete balance, our physical health can suffer as a consequence. And we will be posting a picture of the chakras and their colors on our Facebook page.
Yeah, I'll try to get that done as soon as I can.
No worries. Each chakra has a different color and frequency aligned to specific parts of the body. Now, being aware of your chakras and what they do for you, you have a greater understanding of your emotions, thoughts, and health issues. We're going to start with the base root chakra, which is your first chakra. The color that goes with this chakra is red. Its location is the base of your spine. The sense that goes with this would be smell. And the crystals that work with the root chakra is garnet, ruby, bloodstone, and red jasper. The element with this one is earth. So the glands and organs that are tied to the root chakra would be kidneys, adrenals, spinal column, and your colon. Now, the function of the base or root chakra is important to keep the body grounded and connected to the earth. This chakra is connected to survival, physical body, safety, and material things. This chakra is what we access when we are in survival mode or in physical danger. It influences our immune system, instincts, and energy. When functioning properly, the root chakra stimulates activity, gives us energy to exercise, and gives us motivation. If you think this chakra is not functioning properly, you will not be grounded and you will feel scattered and disconnected. It can also cause you to feel tired, unmotivated, and overly cautious about safety.
Now, once I read that information, that made me realize that, like, during the pandemic and such, I was feeling a lot of that, the tired, the unmotivated, which I realized some of that might have been depression as well, but that was definitely something that I was feeling during that time frame.
And I think with this one, it's kind of easier to tell when it's off.
Oh, definitely.
Because if you're having scattered issues, if you're under a stressful environment, you definitely should be grounding more anyway, but we don't think about that.
Right, exactly. We don't.
Yeah, and grounding, we've talked about how important it is for our psychic well-being, how important it is for empaths' daily lives, but it's also wonderful for your root chakra, which controls quite a bit of stuff.
Yes, it does.
So if you're kind of feeling unmotivated, it might be a good opportunity to like, I don't really feel like doing this. Well, I'm going to go ground myself just in case, just let's go do that. Why not?
Yeah. Why not?
Yes. Now, the sacral chakra is the second chakra, and the color that goes with this chakra is orange. Its location is below the navel. The sense is taste. The crystals for this one is amber, citrine, and coral. The element is water, and the glands and organs that are tied to this one are your reproductive system, spleen, bladder, lower back. Function of this chakra, of the sacral chakra, governs the emotional body. It influences our creativity, feelings, emotions, relationships, and sexuality. When the chakra is functioning properly, you will feel creative, imaginative, healthy, and passionate about life. If the sacral chakra is not functioning properly, it can result in reproductive issues, bladder and kidney issues, and addictive behavior. And I myself have had problems with the sacral and the solar plexus. I had a span, it was about a month and a half, I think, could have been longer, because you really don't realize you're in this funk. Until you're like deep in the funk. But I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to make jewelry. I didn't want to play with my laser. I was having stomach issues, which is going to be the next one, the solar plexus. And it was all tied together with my chakras not working properly.
Right.
So it's something that you have to take a look at yourself. You kind of have to inspect yourself and say, almost do like a check. Am I grounded? Check. What's going on in my life right now? And sometimes you have to be honest with yourself. I'm not motivated. I'm tired. Well, you know what? It could be lifestyle choices, or it could be that you're having problems with a health issue, or you're having problems with your chakras. So it's good to kind of check in a little bit and just kind of see what's going on.
Do a body scan.
Yeah.
A mental body scan.
And I have to tell you, I have a pendulum. You hear me reference my pendulum off and on. And I love my pendulum. We work well together. And I will use my pendulum to scan my body and go to each chakra to see if it's working properly. My pendulum will spin in a circle when it's going good, and when it's not moving, okay, we have a problem. Or if it's not moving very fast, not as spinning as well as the others.
Right.
So that's how I kind of use my little toolbox there to kind of check my chakras to make sure they're doing better. Okay, so we're going to go into the solar plexus, which is the third chakra. The color of this one is yellow. The location is above the navel but below the chest. The sense is sight. Crystals are yellow citrine, golden topaz, amber, and tiger's eye. Element is fire. And the glands and organs tied to this are liver, spleen, gallbladder, pancreas, stomach, and nervous system. The function of the solar plexus is connected to personal power, confidence, energy, and emotions. The solar plexus is where we connect to our psychic gifts of clairsentience, the gut feelings. It's also where you store our negative or positive emotions. Our solar plexus has an inner warning system that comes in the form of inner knowing and guidance. Psychic warnings can come in the feelings of butterflies, heaviness in your stomach, maybe a little stomach hurting, different feelings there. When functioning properly, this chakra gives you the ability to believe in yourself and accomplish goals. It helps you to be organized, able to cope with change, and see life from a positive perspective. If the solar plexus chakra is not functioning properly, you feel worried, nervous, and negative. If unbalanced, this chakra can lead to health issues such as stomach ulcers, liver, pancreas, and digestive problems. Emotional issues such as anger and frustration can also be a factor here.
Yeah, this is one that I deal with a lot.
I think this is common for psychics because, that's really, this is where you got your guidance system a lot of times. You've got, of course you do it in your third eye and your crown chakra, but this is where you feel things in your stomach. And I don't think you really realize how much affects your stomach.
Right. Everything affects your stomach.
Yes.
Well, at least mine.
Yeah. And,
I speak for myself.
And with my sacral chakra being out of whack, is obviously has manifested into food intolerances and different situations with my stomach there, obviously. But, I've been working with it with essential oils for chakra balancing. And Kim's going to go into all of these different things that you could do for your, to help get your chakras in line. I don't want to take too much away from Kim there. Personally speaking, that has been an issue for me.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, the next one is heart chakra, which is the fourth chakra. The color is green, and it does have a secondary color pink. I don't know why, but this one does. The location is the center of the chest, obviously for the heart. The sense is touch. The crystals for this one would be emerald, green jade, malachite, green, and pink tourmaline. Element is air. And the glands and organs tied to this would be the heart, thymus gland, circulatory system, lungs, arms, and hands. For the function, the heart chakra is connected to the physical and spiritual body. The primary feeling with the heart chakra is that of love, allowing us to give and receive unconditional love. It influences our spirituality, our empathy, compassion, forgiveness, and trust in others. When functioning properly, this chakra, you have the ability to feel balanced and connected, allowing you to give unconditional love to others. It helps you feel inner peace, joy, and happiness. If this chakra is not functioning properly, you will have difficulty forgiving and feeling unloved, unstable, emotional, or suspicious. If the heart chakra becomes unbalanced, it can manifest in health issues such as heart problems, circulatory issues, lung problems, and breathing issues.
I think we all have problems with that sometimes.
Well, yes, because sometimes life hurts.
Right.
Someone wrongs you and, you want to hold on to that grudge instead of letting it go, and when you hold on to the grudge, the person that made you mad doesn't know. It doesn't affect them at all, but it's hurting you, but it hurts you. But it is, it's part of that forgiving, but you don't forget kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like when you want to hand something over to spirit to take care of, but then you keep pulling it back.
You keep pulling it back.
Keep pulling it back, So your heart chakra, it gets a workout. And I think that this one, they're all tied together, obviously. But this one is one where you have to be mindful of how you process hurt, how you handle when someone wrongs you.
Mm-hmm.
It's very easy to forget that you need to just I just need to let this go. And It's not easy to do. If someone has wronged you, and I have a situation going in my personal life where someone's wronged me.
Yeah.
It's a constant battle trying to let it go. Yeah. So I get it. It's very difficult, but holding on to it's not going to help me do anything.
Right. And that's when you feel the out of balance. I mean, you literally feel that go out of balance right away because it's tied, like you said, to the spiritual and the physical realms together.
Right. Right. Yes. All right, so we're going to go on to the throat chakra, which is the fifth chakra. And the color for this one is sky blue. Its location is the throat. Its sense is speech. The crystals for this one would be turquoise, blue topaz, lapis lazuli, aquamarine. And the element is ether and spirit. Now, the glands and organs that are tied to this one is thyroid, parathyroid, throat, mouth, teeth, and immune system. The function of the throat chakra is connected to communication, self-expression, speech, sound, and psychic ability of clairaudience. The chakra assists with communicating, dreaming, truthfulness, artistic and creative expression. People who are gifted speakers, writers, singers, or are creative have a strong connection to their throat chakra. When functioning properly, this chakra gives you the ability to be centered and happy. It assists you to connect to your higher self through meditation for spiritual guidance and gives you the strength to express yourself. If the throat chakra is not functioning properly, you can experience issues with communication, sore throats, earaches, thyroid problems, chronic fatigue, tiredness, and depression.
Yeah.
I think the throat chakra is a very common issue for a lot of people.
It is. And I know that's one I definitely have a problem with because there's many times you just say to me, say it. Just say it.
Yeah. Like you have an opinion.
I do have one. Sometimes and maybe this is part of it. There's just sometimes whenever I am truly trying to grab the words out of my head to speak them, and it doesn't function together. So I'm assuming that means that's what you're talking about with the out of balance for the throat chakra.
Yes, yes. And a lot of times we don't speak our own truth.
Well, that's true too, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Especially, if you're a closet psychic, you're not speaking your truth. In today's world, you have so many people that, if you speak your truth on social media, they feel it's the right to slap you down, verbally if you don't believe what they believe. So a lot of people don't speak their truth in today's society because of the fear of backlash, the fear of someone's not going to like me, the fear of just being outcasted.
Right. Or retaliation against you.
Right. Or you just, when you think about it, if it's not working properly, you're going to have a lot of sore throats, a lot of earaches, but tired and depression, well, you can have tired and depression if your root chakra is out of balance as well. So it kind of goes back to that checking in with yourself. But I mean, I have a friend I went to school with, and we kind of reconnected over, through Facebook and stuff. And she's purchased a couple of pendants from me, and she went into a spirit shop in Illinois, and she was looking for stones, and the lady told her, the owner of the store told her, honey, your throat chakra is all a mess, and had her just go, loudly from your throat, just let it all go. And she said she did, and she started crying because she was releasing so much.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, if you're a spouse and you have children and you work, how many situations do you can encounter a day where you're not speaking your truth?
Yeah, exactly.
And some of it is because it's work. Your truth doesn't need to be there. Or, you're just trying to calm a situation down. So I'm not going to say anything because now's not the time. And then you just kind of, and so life happens.
Yes, it does.
So it's easy for that one to get a little off. They all are, really.
Right. Yeah. Right. And since one gets off, it may throw another one off.
Yes.
Or it will throw another one off. So it's just this big balancing act that we have to work with.
Right. And it's just part of your self-care. We talk about how you have to make time in your day to meditate. Well, you need to make time in your day to make sure that your chakras are all functioning properly. For me, the easiest way to do it is with my pendulum. I'll just do a little self-check. I don't do it daily. I probably should, but I don't do it daily. Mm-hmm. I think I do it when I realize, well, maybe I want to check this. I think something's off, I may want to check into this.
Yeah.
But, if you find yourself having sore throats a lot and earaches and thyroid issues, of course, there's medical reasons that you can have thyroid issues. That can be a hereditary situation as well. So, we can't blame it all on your chakra, but you could work on that chakra and see if it helps your thyroid issue.
Right.
It won't make it worse.
You can do that and get it checked out by a medical
physician, yes.
person.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you already have existing thyroid problems, we're not saying stop your medication, but we're saying work on your throat chakra and continue with your medication and see if things do get better. But like I said, there are hereditary issues. That is an issue, and that is what it is. So we can't blame everything on the throat chakra. But you can tell when it's in line how you feel, and you feel better.
Right, exactly.
And you do feel better speaking your truth and owning who you are. And some people can't handle it. Well, maybe they're not supposed to be on your path right now. Maybe they're holding you back in your path. So it's kind of I'm not saying be mean-spirited. You always want to be, loving, because that's your heart chakra, So
exactly.
You want to speak your truth with kindness and love. If someone doesn't like that, then maybe that someone shouldn't be in your life at this stage. They serve their purpose, and it's time for them to move.
Yeah, because speaking it mean and hateful isn't helping the chakra at all.
No,
so.
No, that's just looking for an excuse to be nasty. If you
exactly.
You always you should always, when you're working with your throat chakra, speak from love. If you can't do that, then work on your heart chakra. Then do your throat chakra. Because, you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but sometimes you need to speak what you need to speak. And if you do it in a loving fashion, then it's karma-wise, it's good for you. because you're being loving about it and you're being honest and you're being truthful.
Right, exactly.
Now let's move on to the third eye at your brow, sixth chakra. The color for that is indigo, which is dark blue. The location is the center of the forehead between the eyebrows. It senses intuitiveness and clairvoyance. The crystals for this one is lapis lazuli, azurite, sapphire, fluorite, sodalite, and clear quartz. The element is light, and the glands and organs tied to this is the pituitary gland and your eyes. Now, have you noticed why these are all falling in line, why this is important to your psychic development?
Do what now?
Have you picked up why chakras are so important for your psychic development?
Why?
You've got, well, this one, clairvoyance. This one's clairvoyance.
Right.
I mean, we've covered clairaudience, clairsentient, and clairvoyance.
Well, that's why I said with the heart chakra, that was the split between the spiritual abilities and the physical body. So anything above the heart would be the spiritual gifts and abilities and
you've got your solar plexus, which is psychic ability.
True.
Yeah. So I mean, they kind of, they're all part of the psychic development. That's why we're covering chakras. Okay.
Right.
We didn't just pull it out of nowhere, but that's why we're doing the chakras. So again, let me continue. Keep getting squirreled.
Please, yeah.
The function of the third eye chakra is how we connect to our imagination, inspiration, psychic ability, intuition, higher self, and inner guidance. The third eye gives you the ability to see inner visions through psychic insight and help to connect you to your spirit guides and higher self. Through the practice of meditation, your third eye can open up to the spiritual realm. This chakra gives you the ability to see that you have a higher purpose. When functioning properly, this chakra enables you to be guided, connected, and focused in your life. You have the ability to look at life with a bird's eye view, seeing life from a higher perspective. You will feel peaceful and able to concentrate. If the third eye is not functioning properly, you feel unbalanced, suffer from headaches, migraines, eye problems, nightmares, forgetfulness. I mean, you're worrying unnecessarily. So you're just worrying for no reason.
Yeah.
Now, I'm reading, doing the research and stuff. I'm thinking, I've been forgetfulness a lot lately. I need to check on this because it's like, but yeah, so this one is very important. A lot of people have not done anything with their third eye. And, we've talked about how to open the third eye. You gave us a very good example in a previous episode of how to do it, when we were discussing, I believe it was in the Clairs. But, I think some people are afraid of maybe opening their third eye.
Yes, probably. They're just not ready yet.
Yeah. Afraid it might be a Pandora's box.
A big Pandora's box, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, most likely. Was for me.
Now, our final chakra is the crown, which is the seventh chakra. The color is violet. It's located at the top of the head. The sense is extrasensory perception, or ESP. Crystals are amethyst, purple fluorite, clear quartz, and diamond. That's a good reason to go shopping. Element, I need a diamond. Element is cosmic energy and spirit. The glands, organs tied to the seventh chakra is pineal gland, central nervous system. Now, the crown chakra is the central link of the spiritual universe and higher consciousness. It allows you to access spiritual wisdom and light, connecting you to the divine. When functioning properly, this chakra allows you to feel balanced, free of ego, and able to trust the inner guidance from your higher self and spirit guides. This chakra links you to the connection of knowledge from the universe. Okay, so it allows you to be at one with the divine and guided in all you do. If the crown chakra is not working properly, you may experience issues with ego, fear, and anxiety. You may suffer from lack of inspiration, depression, self-doubt, and frustration. Physical problems can manifest in the body as headaches, immune disorders, mental issues, and anxiety.
I think a lot of people don't pay enough attention to the crown chakra because they're still stuck in the ego, the fear. Some even feed on their anxieties and such, kind of like an addiction type thing.
Well, I think you're right. And it's something they know.
Mm-hmm.
They're comfortable with it.
I'm guilty of it as well, so I'm not throwing stones at anybody. So we've all heard about my anxieties in cars and stuff, so.
Yes. Kim, you need to work on your crown chakra.
Yes, I do. I know I do.
But, if you think about it, if you're not ready for your third eye, you probably have a fear of the crown chakra.
Yes, that's true. I'd agree with that one. Now, I think we will go into what causes the chakras to be blocked. The chakras are affected by external circumstances and our internal habits and beliefs. Emotional and spiritual issues can also affect the chakras. So physical blockages to the chakras, these could include poor diet, lack of exercise, lack of sleep, or damaging lifestyle choices like drug use, high alcohol consumption, even overworking. Emotional blockages to chakras could be anything causing you emotional pain, such as stress, anxiety, grief, addiction, or depression. Or it could be unresolved psychological pain related to traumatic experiences which you haven't yet processed. There's also spiritual blockages to chakras. For example, an inability to connect with ourselves or the world around us on a deeper level, or feeling stuck and lost in life. So how do you know if your chakra is blocked? Well, because chakras are so closely aligned to our physical and mental well-being, these same issues that can be hindering our chakras can also be the first sign that our chakras are blocked. A chakra can be deficient, it could be overloaded, or simply blocked, all of which has a negative impact on the body and mind.
If you're locked in grief, because, when you lose a loved one, I know people that are still, grief is something that never goes away. It just changes. But if you're stuck in that grief mode, if that makes sense.
That deep grief mode.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That really can affect your psychic abilities and can affect, obviously, your chakras. And it's affecting your healing and moving on. Because you do need to live. You do need to move on and live when you lose a loved one.
Right.
And actually, you never really lose them. They're with you. But when you're locked in that grief mode, it's not healthy. And it really affects your chakras. So I just want to jump in there because you could be psychic and be really practicing successful psychic medium. And if you're locked in grief, you're not going to be able to use your abilities.
Right.
It just shuts everything down.
Exactly.
And it's hard but it doesn't mean, working through your grief and understanding that you're always going to miss this person and you're always going to hurt a little bit, but letting go of holding on to it like a badge.
Right.
It's very important.
That it is. Okay, so chakra blockages will manifest themselves in different ways for different people, and it varies greatly depending on the chakra. Often emotional blockages will also have physical symptoms. For example, when you feel grief, it can often manifest in a certain part of the body, for example, as a pain in our chest. The first thing to do is analyze if you're experiencing physical and or mental pain. If it's a physical ailment, is it connected to any one part of the body? Try to understand as best you can how you are feeling, then have a look at each of the chakras in more depth to see which one is most closely related to the issue you are dealing with. Once you have identified a potential issue, how do you go about unblocking the chakras? Well, you go about healing the chakras. There are many different methods for healing your chakras. Some will be more relevant for certain chakras than others, depending on the location of the chakra in the body. Try experimenting with a range of different chakra healing techniques until you find the practices that work for you. Many of them can be used together. For example, you might want to include candle therapy as part of your meditation practice. Nearly all these tools can be used to balance your chakras at home. So, as I mentioned, there is candle therapy that you can do. Burning a chakra candle can unleash powerful healing properties which help ease the mind and awaken subtle psychic energies and feelings of intuition. By focusing on the flame and breathing in the aromas, you can create a calm space in which to really focus on the chakra you want to work on. Candles can be used in healing practices, for visualization, and meditation. To get the most out of your chakra candle, begin by sitting in a comfortable position close to your candle. Take a deep breath and relax before lighting the wick. Focus on the flame, stating your intention and what you hope to achieve in that moment. Another way to heal your chakra is with crystals. Crystals have special properties allowing them to receive, focus, and convert energy. You can place them around your home to rebalance the spiritual energies within your living space, or you can wear chakra crystal jewelry in order to keep the healing properties close to you at all times.
The best way to do that, to me, is a bracelet, because it's touching your skin. They're all touching your skin.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. So to me, if you're going to use, and they do make chakra bracelets, or you can put one together yourself and do it. But, we went over the different colors and stones. So you could do the color or you can do a stone, usually the same, and create your own. But doing doing a bracelet that way, that's touching your skin. So you're going to get more benefit from the stone actually touching you.
That makes sense. So different crystals correspond to different chakras according to their color and the healing energies they emit. You can learn more about how to heal your chakras with crystals by doing research online. So there's also chakra meditation. Meditation is one of the most effective ways to open your chakras. It can help you create powerful awareness and a focused state in which to consider the chakra you want to realign. Combining meditation with mindful breathing helps to calm the mind and enable you to connect more closely to your inner self. Burning a chakra candle while meditating can also be very powerful. Now there's chakra mantras and affirmations. Mantras or positive affirmations are chants that you can use to further focus your mind on what you want to achieve through your chakra healing process. They are often used at the beginning and end of a meditation session. An example of a healing affirmation for the third eye chakra could be, I am at peace with the universe. Just something simple. Then you can always do yoga. Now, yoga postures, often called asanas, bring together the physical with the spiritual. They help to release tension from the physical body and restore balance. Practicing yoga regularly helps to keep the body stable and relaxed so that it's easier to connect to your inner self and address chakra imbalances as they arise. Certain poses are particularly beneficial for certain chakras. For example, the fish pose and camel pose are particularly healing for the solar plexus chakra. Chakra healing mudras. Mudras and hand gestures, which are often used alongside mantras, yoga poses, and asanas, and breathing practices. They originate from Hindu and Buddhist rituals and are used to channel higher energies into the physical body. The most common used mudra is the Shin mudra or Gyan mudra, which involves pressing your index finger and thumb together to form a circle. Mudras can be used to help channel healing energies, which can be invaluable in a chakra healing practice. Not only that, they can help us to clear our minds and find peace in our bodies while carrying out spiritual practices. Now, I have a question for you in this. Would doing the circle with your finger and your thumb, is that rotating energy? Is that what you are doing? You are making that kind of energetic connection? Is that how you would interpret that?
Have you ever taken your middle finger and connected to your thumb and make the circle and just feel what goes?
Yes, I have.
Feel your hands. Don't you feel like my hands get hot when I do that? But that could be part of the Reiki. But my hand, I get a tingling and they get hot. A lot of times people will do the Om with this as a type of meditation. But yeah, I feel it. I feel energy when I do it.
I just don't think I've ever focused on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I've ever taken the time.
Lightly put them on, like I'll have lightly lay my hands on my leg with the palm up with the circle and just kind of, meditate.
Gotcha. Essential oils have been found to contain beneficial properties which can help with certain mental and physical ailments. For example, lavender oil has been shown to aid sleep. Aromatherapy is often used as part of a healing chakra practice. Essential oils are said to have vibrational energies which correlate with particular chakras, helping you to tap in and unblock these energy centers. Massage a drop of pure essential oil into the location of the chakra you're working on. Massage on your pulse points or use a part of a body massage for general healing benefits.
Make sure that it's diluted in an oil,
Okay.
because it should always be diluted. Some things like oregano oil can burn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good point.
It should be diluted. So when you purchase essential oil like from an apothecary, it's already ready to go. It's already been mixed with a carrier oil.
Okay.
And so it's ready to go. So make sure when you're doing this, make sure you've got an essential oil you want it to be a pure oil mixed with a carrier oil.
Okay.
Because we've talked about this before. Don't get it at Walmart because it's watered down, so to speak, because they're producing and so make sure that your essential oil is already with a carrier oil if you're going to massage it directly onto you.
Very good point. Very good point. Thank you. You can also create a healing atmosphere by burning essential oils in an oil burner or burning chakra candles which contain the essential oils. Another way is chakra breathing. We know how we breathe can have a huge impact on our physical and emotional state. Pranayama, a method of breath regulation, has been used for hundreds of years as part of meditation and yoga practices to help calm the body and support healing. Any chakra healing practice will benefit from deep breathing. Begin by taking long, deep breaths in order to slow down your heartbeat and clear your mind. Then with each inhale, channel your focus to the chakra you want to work on. As you exhale, feel the energy from the chakra releasing and radiating throughout the body. Repeat this pattern as many times as needed until you feel connected to the chakra. I've done that one before. That is very energetic, very energizing.
Mm-hmm.
I really feel it whenever I do that one. And then there's healing foods. Our chakras are impacted by our diet and lifestyle, just like every other part of our physical body. Eating a healthy, colorful, and varied diet is important to keep our bodies healthy and to ensure the optimum flow of energy around the chakra and the body. Each chakra relates to particular organs, glands, and bodily processes, so an unbalanced chakra can have a negative impact on these parts of the body. Luckily, there are specific healing foods for each chakra, which when consumed will help to restore the chakra and the associated parts of the body. For example, the root chakra, which is associated with the earth and basic survival, benefits from root vegetables, which are grown in the earth, such as carrots, parsnips, and onions. Red foods, such as beetroot, strawberries, and tomatoes, can also heal this energy center. For the sacral chakra, which is linked to our reproductive system and energy levels, foods full of healthy fats, such as seeds, avocado, and nuts, can be very beneficial. Likewise, orange-colored foods such as oranges, squashes, apricots, and sweet potato all contain nutrients which can support your sacral chakra. You can also unblock your chakras with Reiki. Reiki is a holistic form of alternative medicine which is concerned with fixing energy imbalances in the body. Because Reiki is concerned with energy flow, it can be a great way to address imbalances in our chakras and support the flow of healthy energy. A Reiki chakra healing session will usually be carried out by a professional Reiki practitioner who will gently float their hands above your body to identify blockages in the body. They can then use their hands to direct life force energy to imbalanced chakras and release a stagnated energy center in the body. There's also sound therapy for the chakras. Sound therapy is often used as part of chakra healing. Each chakra has its own associated musical sound or vibration. For example, the sacral chakra is associated with the musical note D, frequency 417 Hz, and the bija mantra Om. Using the correct sound gives off vibrations which can bring an unbalanced chakra back into harmony with the rest of the body. Not only that, it can help to clear the mind and achieve serenity, which is why you will often find sound used as part of a yoga or meditation practice. There are lots of different ways to create sounds. There's chimes, bells, chakra singing bowls, pitching forks, singshas, crystal balls, or Tibetan bowls, to name a few. Chanting and singing are also very effective ways to use healing sound to improve your mental and physical well-being. Some people enjoy sound baths, which are immersive experiences lasting from a few minutes to an hour, which combine lots of different sounds such as bells, chimes, singing, chanting, gongs, and singing bowls. There's color therapy. Similar to sound therapy, color therapy heals chakras using light wavelengths, which transmit energy. Each chakra has an associated color with a different wavelength. For example, the root chakra can be rebalanced using the color red, which has the longest wavelength. There are lots of different ways to incorporate color therapy into your life. You can wear colorful chakra jewelry or use colored crystals around your home. You can also decorate your home with a colorful artwork, lights, or objects which will support the chakra you want to support. Again, the candles will have colored wax, which corresponds with the associated chakra, so burning a chakra candle can be another simple way to benefit from color therapy. Each of the spectrum colors is simply light of varying wavelengths. Thus, each color has its own particular energy. And when you were going over the chakras and their colors, I hope everyone noticed that it is in the colors of the rainbow.
Very interesting.
Connect with your chakras through journaling. We haven't mentioned journaling in a while, so here we go. Journaling is often recommended for mental health as a way to connect to your inner thoughts and emotions and build self-awareness. When a chakra is severely imbalanced or blocked, it is likely to reveal unprocessed emotions and traumas, which must be resolved before harmony can be achieved. Journaling offers a safe way to self-reflect and explore challenging or uncomfortable feelings so we can begin this healing process. If you're finding it hard to get started, why not use some journal questions or prompts to get your mind working? For example, let's say you want to work on your solar plexus chakra. This chakra is all about authenticity and empowerment. So you could ask yourself the following questions in your journal. What challenges have I overcome recently? Or what can I do today to challenge myself? Is there anything I would love to try but which fear prevents me from doing? Why? What is holding me back? So you can try to explore the answers to those questions to help you unblock your solar plexus chakra.
Interesting. I think people are afraid of writing down their truths because it makes it more real.
Yep. Once it's in writing, it's there forever.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Again, journaling, we've gone over meditation and journaling on this one. So,
yeah.
But yeah, it's very important, I think. I think journaling helps not only your psychic abilities, but your mental health, gives you clarity, gives you ideas, helps you be creative. So it's got many, many facets to it, but it's really good for your chakras.
Right, it is, yeah. So you can do healing with nature. Nature has a profoundly healing effect on our physical and mental health, and this is particularly true for many of the primary chakras. The chakras are all associated with different elements such as water, earth, fire, and air. Spending time with these elements can be a great way to heal the associated chakras. The element for root chakra is earth, which makes sense as this chakra is all about groundedness, stability, and survival. Spending time in nature, whether it's sitting on the grass or simply going for a walk, can be a great way to help us for connecting to the earth and support root chakra healing. Walking barefoot is even better for helping us feel connected to the ground. The element for the heart chakra is air, so again, spending time outside with nature can be a great way to soothe and heal this chakra. Go for a walk through the trees where you can feel the breeze on your skin and hear the wind rustling through the leaves. Now, there's physical touch therapy, which probably isn't Carrie's thing, but physical touch is particularly beneficial for the heart chakra due to its association with love and connectivity with others. But touch can have a healing effect on all the chakras. Physical touch could include hugs or holding hands with a loved one, or it could be a massage from a trained professional. If you're uncomfortable with physical touch, you can also get the same healing benefits from cuddling or stroking a pet. See, so you can do that.
Now, I like massages.
Oh, okay.
I like a good massage, and I like a pedicure, unlike you.
No, don't touch my feet.
So I'm not afraid of contact or repulsed by contact. I just don't want some people's energy.
Right. Yours is an energy thing.
It's an energy issue. So loved ones do get touched by me, and they can touch me. But random strangers or people that are highly energetic, I just, it's different.
Yeah, too much.
Yes.
Okay, visualization is often used alongside meditation to help gain clarity and channel the focus towards the particular chakra you want to heal. A good way to start is to find a calm, quiet spot and get into a comfortable position. Begin by regulating your breathing and then start to visualize a pure white light at your center radiating throughout your body. Then choose the chakra you want to work on and its associated color. For example, if you're working on the solar plexus chakra, you might picture a golden yellow light located at your belly button. Watch as the light gets brighter and brighter. Imagine it spinning like a wheel, spreading that yellow light to the rest of your body. After focusing on a particular chakra for a few minutes, you can always return to the pure white light and then move on to another chakra. Crystals can also be a really useful tool to focus on during a chakra visualization session. Massage is a great way to combat stress and soothe muscular issues in the body, but did you know it's also a great way to heal your chakra? With a chakra massage, you massage the particular area of the body associated with the chakra you want to heal so that the energy flow in this area is physically stimulated. Whether you get a professional massage or simply ask a loved one to massage you, it can be incredibly beneficial. Plus, you also get the benefits of human touch discussed earlier. You can also self-massage using essential oils. Simply warm some oil between your fingertips and then gently massage the affected chakra. It can be deeply soothing for the nervous system in particular as you are delivering healing energies straight to your nerve endings. And of course, like you said, to make certain that they have
Carrier oil.
a carrier oil.
No, and I have actually put my chakra balancing oil a couple drops in the corner of the shower because you don't want to put it where you're going to step on it and be slippery because it is an oil. But I've put it in the corner of the shower away from where I'm going to step. But the steam of the shower releases the scent, and you're inhaling it while it's part of a psychic shower if you want to look at it that way. While you're releasing everything in your shower, you're also inhaling the essential oils. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so cool. I've done it that way. Just be mindful that you don't put it where you can, step on it and slip and fall. But yeah.
Right. Yeah, because you don't need to have hip surgery or anything like that, Acupuncture is a form of traditional Chinese medicine, which, like Reiki, is concerned with the energy flow in the body. It involves a trained acupuncturist gently inserting fine needles into certain points across the energetic body, which are thought to stimulate sensory nerves, allowing the body to heal itself. With chakra acupuncture, an acupuncturist will insert needles into the chakra points in the body alongside traditional acupuncture points in order to open the chakras. This process is said to activate the chakras and increase the flow of vital energy to and from the chakras. It is recommended to start with the base chakra and then work up to the upper chakras to establish a strong flow of healing energy. The human body contains hundreds of acupuncture points, and the chakras are 7 of the most significant. During a chakra acupuncture session, acupuncturist will needle the location of the chakras to unlock stagnant energy and promote the harmonious flow of energy.
I've always wanted to try acupuncture.
Yeah, but I'm afraid I'm going to bawl my eyes out, the ugly cry thing in front of people,
Yeah. Now I've got my acupressure mat that, I lay on, and that has really helped my mobility in that. So it's painful, but not as painful as it was at the beginning. But so I think I'm working my way up to going to an acupuncturist. It's like, okay, we got to try this.
Yeah, you'll have to let me know how that one goes when you get there.
I like how you volunteer me to go first.
Well, you said you're working your way up to it. I haven't even started that.
Oh, okay. I'm like, okay. So
You're a step ahead of me there.
We're not going together as a bonding thing.
Oh no.
Okay.
Then
we'll get pedicures after that.
No. That will never happen to me.
I know.
Yeah. Okay, so there is also a full moon ritual. The full moon has long been revered as a source of feminine energy associated with nourishment, abundance, and intuition. Many people use this time of the month to carry out healing rituals, set intentions, and connect with nature. It's also an important time for cleansing and letting go of bad energies, which is why a full moon ritual can be so effective for chakra healing. How you carry out your full moon ritual is entirely up to you. Some people like to sit in clear view of the full moon, outside is even better, and soak up the light of the full moon while setting an intention for their chakras. This can then be followed by meditating or visualizing each of the chakras. You can also collect some moon water, water which is left all night under a full moon and charged with cosmic energy, which you can then use to cleanse your crystals.
You can do that as long as the crystal doesn't end in "ite." If you're going to put the crystal in the water, but anything that ends in "ite" doesn't take water well. So if you do want to do that, I mean, that is a practice that's done. Some people will use the moon water to actually water their plants, do different things with moon water. Some people drink it. It's however I guess what resonates with you. But a lot of people do use the moon water to cleanse their stones. Just nothing that ends in "ite," like selenite, calcite, those type of things you do not want to submerge in water.
Right. So be certain you know what your crystal is.
Yeah,
Got it.
And if you're not sure what it is, then don't cleanse it that way.
Then don't cleanse it, just leave it in the moonlight.
Yeah, the moonlight will do it. And like we talked about in a previous episode, just don't leave it out where a raccoon thinks it's something to eat and runs off with it.
That's right. A chakra cleansing bath can be a relaxing and luxurious way to give your chakra some attention. Run yourself a warm bath and infuse it with essential oils and chakra stones, which are linked to the chakras you want to work on. Then sit back and relax as you feel the warming water wash away negative energies. A chakra bath can be particularly effective for chakras which have water elements, such as the sacral chakra. An imbalanced sacral chakra is associated with feelings of guilt and shame, and a cleansing bath can help to wash away these negative feelings so you feel renewed and refreshed. You don't have to have a bath. Why not go for a swim in a local pool, or even better, you can try wild swimming. No, not trying to wild swimming.
Wild swimming sounds like something very adventurous. So are you just talking about going out to the creek and getting in, or what?
Yep.
Okay.
Just going out into the wild, set yourself free. You got the oceans, lakes, streams.
Never thought of it as wild swimming.
Yeah. Chakra healing is an ongoing process, and no matter how much attention you give to your physical and spiritual health, there will be times when your chakras require some extra love and care. As with anything else, sometimes you just need an extra hour of sleep one night, By carrying out a chakra healing practice regularly, you will be able to stop blockages as they occur and restore balance to your chakras. Experiment with a range of chakra healing practices, mixing and matching them together until you find a combination that works best for you.
Yeah, that's a great idea. And there's so many more ideas out there, because I know, Kim, you found a whole Pandora's box of how to help with your chakras and how to unblock and that. So, I mean, look for what resonates with you, what works for your schedule, what helps the best. Journaling, like we talk about, meditating. You should be already doing the meditations daily. Mm-hmm. Hopefully you are, and just set time to take care of yourself.
Right. We all need that self-care.
Right. This is part of your self-care. And I know life gets hectic, especially, if you have a family and you've got kids and you got take people here and got to do this, got to go to the store, you got whatever. Your life is busy. Mm-hmm. But just taking out, some of these things that you've highlighted for us, burning a candle is something you can do, and you could do it in a house full of people.
Right.
And just enjoy that, or put something on that, either the essential oil or a piece of jewelry, or if I'm going to go someplace that's going to be stressful, I usually have on red or black underwear. It's like, because it's grounding. When I first started where I work, I worked a lot with people, and sometimes I would have red and black socks on. So I had 2 pairs of socks on just because I needed to be grounded, because psychic,
right?
Dealing with people, empath, all of these situations, I needed to be grounded. And so I had a bracelet on. I was trying to get my pants are black, trying to get as much grounding things going for me as I could.
Yeah.
So it's really important. Now, I do have an affirmation for this, but of course, this one is for aligning all of your points, all of your chakra points, not just focusing on one. And basically, It's my chakra points are all vibrating at the correct frequency. I am perfect alignment with the universe. So my chakra points are all vibrating at the correct frequency. I am in perfect alignment with the universe.
That's a good one.
And you should repeat it several times. And like you pointed out earlier, you could do it prior to meditating, after meditating. You could do this in the car, a stop sign, whatever. Right. This is something that if you work and it's getting a little stressful, okay, my chakra points are all vibrating at the correct frequency. I'm in perfect alignment with the universe. It's real easy to do.
Right. Just remember to breathe too, though.
Breathing is very important. We've covered that before. How many times you catch yourself holding your breath? It's like, why am I holding my breath? It's like, why am I doing this?
I hear your voice in my head whenever I realize I'm doing it.
Oh.
Saying, why am I holding my breath?
Why are you holding your breath? Breathe. Well, this concludes this episode of Chakras, and I really hope that this was an enlightening episode for everyone. I've had a couple people give us feedback on how they re-listen to episodes because they didn't take notes. And I think re-listening to any episode is always a good idea because you get something different each time you listen to it.
Oh, I agree with that.
I think the first time you hear a particular episode that you're drawn to, you hear what you're supposed to hear at that moment in your life. And if you go back and listen to it again, then you get something totally different because you're in a different place in your life now, and now you need to hear this. So I do recommend going back and re-listening to these episodes. You could pick and choose and see what resonates or what you feel you should listen to at this point, whether it's clairs, empaths, chakras, whatever you feel drawn to. But I highly recommend that you go back and do that.
I agree. I go back and listen to myself and hear things that, oh, wow, I forgot we said that. Or, oh, wow, that really applies to right now.
Well, sometimes I want to hear an episode to make sure I didn't do my little word swapping that I've been known to do. Like, oh, I said that wrong. Okay. Didn't catch that the first 3 times I listened to it. So,
Between you and me and the listeners, I have been able to edit some of those out. So.
Oh. So gang, they're still happening.
They're still happening.
They're still happening. It's just Kim is very gifted at putting together the episodes and editing.
Well, I wouldn't say gifted, but I am learning new tricks. Let's put it that way.
Well, I can't do it, so you're very gifted.
Okay, thank you. All right, so let's close this one out. Next time we're going to be talking about meditation and the different types and how they benefit us on a regular basis.
So please don't skip that episode.
No, don't skip that.
Don't skip meditation. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.
Bye. Make your light shine bright.
Thank you so much for listening to our podcast, Psychic Bent. If you enjoyed Psychic Bent, please like, follow, rate, review, and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. We can be reached on Facebook at Psychic Bent Podcast. Our email address is psychicbent1@gmail.com. May your light shine bright.